Welcome back to 31 Days of Your Scrapbooking Q&As. Today's sponsor is Scrapaneers, where you'll find the world's best resources for growing your technical digital scrapbooking skills and connecting with the heart of digital creative expression. Find out more at scrapaneers.com. Thanks so much for joining us for another day of your scrapbooking Q&As. I'm your host, Lain, Ehmann of layoutaday.com, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to this month of question and answers. It's been lots of fun. If you haven't caught up on what we've been doing all month long, please head over to the blog at layoutaday.com. You can see all the month's questions and answers so far. And you can also subscribe on the YouTube page to get the videos sent directly to you. So today's question is from Terry, who says, I have been a paper scrapper for years and want to venture into digital for one of my children. The other wants, quote, the real thing, end quote. I have Photoshop Elements, which boggles my mind and totally demotivates me, even after a Jessica Sprague class. I just want simple, multi-photo, clean layouts, but I have no idea where to start. Templates, quick pages, zip files, PNG, SVG, EIEIO. I want to be productive, but instead I'm paralyzed. Help! Terry, you are not alone. The whole idea of digital can be so overwhelming for people that they don't even try. So I want to first of all give you kudos for getting Photoshop Elements, which is the program that most digital scrapbookers prefer, and for taking a class with Jessica Sprague. Her classes are typically very, very good. So my question for you would be, first of all, what class did you take? Did you take a beginner level class, and did that just not, was it too advanced already? Because some of us need to know even how to install Photoshop Elements before we can move on to talking about pages. So let me talk a little bit about demystifying this digital scrapbooking. If you are just looking for flat pages, if your child, all they want is like a photo that's going to be in a book with their pictures in it, you might want to consider photo books. They are a very, very simple way to upload your photos to Shutterfly or a like service and get them added quickly to pages and produced in a book. That is about the simplest way you can go. And in the resources, I'll link you to a class by Melissa Shannon where she walks through the process of creating customized photo books. So if you want to add your own elements and change it up a little bit, you can do that. But when I upload my photos to Shutterfly, they email me afterwards and they've already created a book for me with my pictures. And I can go back and add text. I can move the pages around and make some photos bigger and smaller. If that's all you want to do, just go with a photo book. Don't even worry about getting into Photoshop Elements because you can do a lot of fun things with photo books. If you do actively want to learn about Photoshop, I will list some beginner classes in the resource guide to this episode over at the blog at layoutaday.com. My suggestion is to start with the quick pages, which are basically like those Shutterfly templates where you just drag and drop photos where you want them. And Renee Pearson taught a class on quick pages for a previous True Scrap, so I'll link that up as well. Templates are similar, but you're going to add a lot of different elements to the page. Not just your photos, not just drag and drop in photos. You're going to be dragging and dropping other elements for the page as well, so they're a little more complicated. Zip files are a way of storing the files, so they're smaller because, as you know, photo files can be really, really large. Zip files just squishes them down. It's like one of those things that you use. You can get them on QVC where you hook up the vacuum cleaner to the plastic bag and it sucks out all the air and makes it smaller so you can put it under your bed. That's kind of what a zip file is. PNG is a file type. SVG is a file type. So don't get bogged down in the alphabet soup. Instead, think about what you're trying to accomplish and then find the easiest path to accomplishing that. So why don't you come back to the blog at layoutaday.com, and it'll be layoutaday.com/31days11. In the comments area, tell me exactly what you're trying to accomplish, and I'll provide some additional resources for you. But for everybody else who's out there who's listening, who's a beginner digital person, think with the end in mind. What do you want to accomplish? If you just want that look of a photo book, go for the photo book. Shutterfly makes it really easy. But there's a lot of other great resources like Scrapaneers, who's one of our sponsors, teaches great classes on how to get started with digital. So figure out what you want to learn and learn just that. It's called just-in-time learning. Don't get boggled down with other stuff, creating your own fonts and stuff like that, when really all you want to do is be able to add photos to a page. So that's it. Thanks so much for popping in. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, please click like or share or leave a comment or somehow let me know you watched and it helped you. Thanks so much. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.